Year 1 and 2, I am going to give you your literacy video again for this week. And this week we are looking at this book called Leaf. Now, looking at the front cover, what do you think the book might be about? Probably is about a polar bear. Right, so for your first activity, you're going to have to look at this picture. I'll hold it up for you. And there is some text on it. It says, "Crow saw it first, the strange white creature carried upon the dark waves towards the shore." So you're going to have a look at this picture and talk about maybe how the bear might feel, maybe where he's going. There are some pictures on the sheet, some questions on the sheet that will help you guide your thoughts and to really consider what's going on in this first picture. Then for your second task, your illustrating task, you're going to be asked to think about the polar bear when he reaches the shore. What is a shore? Maybe think about what animals and what plants might live on a shore. You're then asked to draw a picture of the polar bear and to try and use his feelings to help you create his facial expression. Now, I know that might be really hard because I think that I would struggle with that as well. So if you prefer, you could draw a picture of the shore instead, and maybe the polar bear can be small as he reaches the shore. I think that might be a bit nicer. Then later in the week, you're going to have a think about the polar bear on his journey. So have a think, what do you think he's left behind? Maybe where has he come from? So an extra task you could do is you could actually write a story about the polar bear. You could do this as a diary entry and try and write in the first person, so writing as the polar bear. So you could say, "Oh, I'm so upset. I've left behind my family, my friends." Do polar bears live with family and friends? Maybe that's something to think about as well. And if you would like another extra activity, if you really want to get some extra things done, you could have a think about the polar bear's habitat. So we know that polar bears live near the North Pole, don't they? But we also know that the ice caps are melting. So maybe you could have a think about what we could do to help protect and preserve this polar bear's habitat. You might like to design a poster to maybe encourage people to be more sensible in protecting the environment. So maybe you could think of what rules and things we could follow to help this. And we did a little bit about this when we had our climate change week, so maybe think back to then and think about the posters that we designed during that week. So I hope you enjoyed this book this week. I think the pictures are just so beautiful and I really can't wait to see some of the pictures that you send in. So have fun with this one and I will see you soon. Bye.